Did you know that female dogs have behaviors so unique and special that we often don't even notice how different they are from males? They have surprising ways of showing love, care, and even protection that go far beyond what we might expect. Today, we're diving into 8 incredible traits that only female dogs show toward their humans. And I promise you, number 7 will completely change the way you see your 4-legged best friend. Behavior 1. They're more protective in dangerous situations. Female dogs have a protective instinct that goes far beyond caring for puppies. When they sense any kind of threat, they become more alert and often position themselves between you and whatever they perceive as dangerous. This tendency reflects their natural role as family guardians. You can clearly see this instinct during walks or in unfamiliar places. Unlike male dogs, who are often more curious and impulsive, females tend to observe their surroundings carefully and maintain a protective posture until they feel it's safe. They prefer to stay close to their human, making sure everyone is out of harm's way. It's common, for example, for them to choose sleeping spots strategically around the house, such as near doors or windows, so they can monitor the space even while resting. This built-in vigilance shows their deep sense of responsibility for the safety of the pack. They also react to their owner's emotions in tense situations. If they notice you're anxious or nervous, they become even more alert, as if trying to make sure everything will be okay. That's not just instinct, it's emotional intelligence. And don't think this protective instinct is limited to humans. Female dogs often behave the same way with other animals in the home, like looking out for smaller dogs or even cats. Behavior 2. They form deeper bonds with one family member. Female canines usually build a strong connection with one specific person in the household, a bond that goes way beyond just coexisting. This happens because they value quality interactions, often choosing to form an exclusive relationship. This makes them more loyal and emotionally attached to the person they see as their favorite. You can spot this preference in everyday behavior, like when they follow that person around the house or always seek out attention from them, even if others are nearby. They enjoy building routines together, like regular playtimes or daily walks. This exclusive bond shows how these dogs view their place in the pack. To them, their favorite person is the one who leads and provides the most security. That doesn't mean they ignore the rest of the family, but their priority is clear. They're usually more obedient and responsive to that person, taking commands more easily. That emotional connection also makes them more receptive to training led by their favorite human. Interestingly, their preferences can shift over time. For example, a female dog might grow especially attached to a new family member, like a baby, showing just how emotionally adaptable they are. Behavior 3. They show empathy in a truly unique way. Female dogs are natural experts when it comes to picking up on human emotions. They can subtly sense when you're sad, happy, or anxious, and adjust their behavior to comfort you or even mirror your emotional state. This ability makes them exceptional companions during tough times. They express empathy by staying close when they sense something's off. They might lie at your feet, rest their head in your lap, or lick your hands to soothe you. While this is an instinctive behavior, it can become stronger with close, loving companionship. Studies have shown that female dogs are better at interpreting human facial expressions than males. They can recognize things like a smile or a furrowed brow, and respond in ways that try to improve the emotional atmosphere around them. That emotional bond is further strengthened during direct interaction, especially through eye contact. Looking into your dog's eyes boosts oxytocin levels, the hormone linked to love, reinforcing the connection between you. It's no surprise that they often become silent confidants for their humans. And their empathy isn't limited to people. They also show concern for other animals in the home, like caring for a sick companion, proving their sensitivity goes beyond species lines. Behavior 4. They organize their own space. Female canines have a very distinct organizing behavior rooted in their instincts. When preparing their sleeping spot, they'll often arrange blankets or dig around as if creating a nest, a behavior inherited from their ancestors. But this behavior isn't just about sleeping. Some female dogs like to store their toys in specific places or even create little collections of objects they find important. This behavior shows their desire to control and manage their surroundings. When there's a change in the environment, like the arrival of a new pet or person, they often reorganize their space to adjust. This shows not only adaptability, but also a deep need to maintain comfort amid new dynamics. You'll also notice this behavior when they share space with other pets. Many will claim a specific area as their territory, usually without aggression. Female dogs that show this kind of behavior can be encouraged with familiar items like favorite toys or blankets, which helps them feel safer and more secure. For them, comfort isn't a luxury, it's a strategy. Behavior 5. They're more patient with children. The patience female dogs show around kids is a direct reflection of their maternal instincts. They tolerate things that would annoy many other dogs, like tight hugs or tugs, and often join in the play with excitement. They frequently take on a sort of nanny role, staying close to children and keeping a constant watch for any potential danger. This care extends to outdoor play too. Female dogs adjust their strength and energy to keep interactions safe, whether running alongside the child or gently retrieving objects. They also stay calm around loud noises or sudden movements, things that are typical of children's behavior. Rather than backing off, they adapt, helping create a peaceful and cooperative environment. Over time, the bond between kids and female dogs becomes stronger, making their relationship more fluid and secure. This special connection also teaches kids empathy and responsibility, while reinforcing the dog's role as a loyal companion. Some lessons don't need words, they just need a dog. Before we continue, I'd love it if you gave this video a thumbs up and left a comment telling me if you have a male dog, a female dog, or both, and what their personalities are like. Thanks for the thumbs up, and I'm looking forward to reading your comment. Now, let's keep going. Behavior 6. They show maternal behavior even without having puppies. Even if they've never had puppies, many female dogs display behaviors rooted in maternal instincts. They might adopt toys or other objects, guarding them and even building nests for them. This behavior becomes even more noticeable in cases of pseudo-pregnancy or false pregnancy, where they might produce milk and display intense caregiving behavior. While this is completely natural, it's important to monitor these episodes to ensure the dog's well-being. That maternal care can also extend to other animals in the home. Many female dogs take care of kittens or show affection toward other dogs, regardless of species or relationship. This nurturing instinct even shows up in interactions with humans. When they sense their owner is feeling vulnerable, they often adopt a protective role, staying close and offering comfort instinctively. Ultimately, these acts of affection prove that the maternal instinct in female dogs isn't tied to specific circumstances. It's a core part of who they are and reflects a deeply developed emotional sensitivity. You're not just seeing instinct, you're seeing identity. Behavior 7. They're more cautious and strategic. Female dogs stand out for the thoughtful way they approach new situations. Before exploring an unfamiliar space, they observe and assess carefully to make sure it's safe. This cautiousness also shows in how they interact with other dogs. They usually analyze the other's behavior before approaching, helping avoid conflict and encouraging smoother interactions. You'll notice this careful approach when they try new things, like unfamiliar foods or toys. Their measured behavior helps reduce the risk of swallowing something harmful or getting hurt. This strategic nature is a big plus during training. Female dogs learn faster when they understand the context and are rewarded positively, making the learning process more effective. In the end, their cautious attitude is a sign of their adaptability. They handle new situations well because they know how to observe, interpret, and respond with balance. A sign of both emotional and practical intelligence. That's not hesitation, it's calculation. Behavior 8. They lick to show love and care more than males. Licking is one of the most meaningful ways dogs use to connect with their humans. For female dogs, this gesture reflects not just affection but also a nurturing attitude, much like how they would treat their own puppies. More than just love, licking can be a sign of submission. It shows they trust you and accept your leadership within the family structure. This instinctive behavior strengthens your bond. Female dogs also use licking to relieve stress, both their own and yours. Studies have found that it has a calming effect, releasing hormones like endorphins. In emotionally charged moments, whether you're resting or feeling down, a lick is their way of saying, "I'm here with you, sharing this moment." In the end, this physical display of care helps build a stronger connection and deeper mutual trust. Each lick is more than affection, it's a message. Now that you know everything about female dogs, do you know why your dog sleeps in bed with you? In the video on screen, I explain not just the reasons they sleep with you, but also what their position in the bed reveals about the bond you share. Click now and find out what your dog's sleeping position says about you.